beautiful section here. I think I could turn and live with animals, 32. They are so placid and self-contained. I stand and look at them long and long. This is the lines that I personally like. They do not sweat and whine about their condition. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. They do not make me sick discussing their duty to God. Not one is dissatisfied, not one is demented with the mania of owning things. Not one kneels to another, nor to his kind that lived thousands of years ago. So they show their relations to me. Not one is respectful or unhappy over the whole earth. So they show their relations to me, and I accept them. They bring me tokens of myself. He sees that they're no different than him. And I think that. They have evinced them plainly, but I couldn't say it as well as him. In their possession, I wonder where they got these tokens. Did I pass that way? This idea of maybe Hindu eternal recurrence a little bit here. Huge eons ago and negligently dropped them? And so on and so on. He talks about a gigantic beauty of a stallion, fresh in response to my caresses. His nostrils dilate as my heels embrace him. His well-built limbs tremble with pleasure as we race round and return. I but use you a minute, then I resign, you stallion. Why do I need your paces when I myself out-gallop them, even as I stand or sit, passing faster than you, space and time? Now I see it is true what I guessed at. What I guessed at when I loafed on the grass. He goes back to his first stanza. What was I thinking? What was I trying to imagine? What I guessed while I lay alone in bed, and again as I walked on the beach under the paling stars of morning. My ties and ballast leave me, my elbows rest in sea-ups, I skirt sierras, my palms cover continents, I am afoot with my vision. So he has his vision, and now he goes on all about American life, particularly natural life, Niagara, buffalo herds, panthers, he's imagining everything. And then, of course, he's got this image in the middle of all this, somewhere, I don't know if you can find it. My right and left arms are on the sides of two friends, and I in the middle, coming home with silent and dark-cheeked bush boy. In Lilacs Last in the Dooryard Bloom, that's going to be the central image. He and two camaradas, with his arm around two camaradas, as they respond to Lincoln's death. Speeding through space, speeding through heaven's stars, speeding amid the seven satellites, speeding with tailed meteors, throwing fireballs like the rest. He's like a space meteor. He's being. And now look at this one here, in the middle of this endless section. I am a free companion. I bivouac by invading watchfires. I don't know if you've ever heard the verse of the Battle Hymn of the Republic. I have seen him in the watchfires of 100 circling cabs. They have builded him an altar of the evening dews and dabs. That's a rhythmic poem set to music, but his is the same kind of thing. I am a free companion. I bivouac by invading watchfires. I turn the bride, come out of the bed and stay with the bride myself. I tack her all night long to my thighs and lips. Did he really do that? No, I don't think so, but that's what he's imagining. I am the man. I suffered. I was there. Then 34, I told you, he gets into historical things. He's only writing this thing maybe in the 1850s, which is about maybe 20 years at the most after the events in question. Can you imagine he's already putting into poetry these great moments of American history that only happened 20 years ago? I mean, 20 years ago? What happened 20 years ago? Reagan was elected president or something like that. Or finished his presidency, I can't remember. I guess he was, it was in the middle of his presidency, the Iran-Contra or something was going on. We could write a poem about that in an epic, and we wouldn't think to do that. He's already done it. I know, I tell you what I knew in Texas in my early youth. I tell not the fall of the Alamo, not one escaped to tell the fall of the Alamo. And he goes on about the Alamo and what happened there. And then 35, what's 35? An old sea fight. It's the, I think it's John Paul Jones, the famous creator, supposedly, of the American Navy, who, when he was told that he should surrender, said, "I have not yet begun to fight." All these things are already classics by 1850. things that now a lot of us have forgotten about, I think. But they were classics when I was growing up also still. 39. The friendly and flowing savage, who is he? Is he waiting for civilization or past it or master? So he doesn't think that an uncivilized person is necessarily uncivilized at all. He thinks that maybe he's gone beyond, ahead of civilization, which is a really unique view to have. Behavior lawless as snowflakes, words simple as grass, uncombed head, laughter, naivete, want of sunshine, I need your bask, lie over. Yeah, he's always lying around in the sun like a lot of us maybe like to do. Let's see. 41. He talks about all the different gods, so he's not stupid. He knows about the past. Jehovah, Kronos, Zeus, Osiris, Mexically, every idol and image, Allah, Odin, taking them